8 colors that make older women look young, radiant, and turn heads. Here's why this even matters. Your skin and hair have changed since you were 40, whether you've noticed it consciously or not. Undertones shift, contrast around the face softens, and the whites of the eyes lose a little brightness. That means the exact same blouse that made you glow at 45 can wash you out completely today. It's not you, it's not a failure of taste, and it's definitely not something to feel bad about. It's chemistry. Color either bounces light up into your face or pulls it down and out. The right shade does the work of a good night's sleep and a fresh blowout combined. The wrong one can add a decade in a single glance, no matter how flattering the cut of the garment is. So, before we even talk about style or trends, let's talk about light, because that's really what colors do into your face. So let's fix that one color at a time, starting with the shade that surprises people the most. Kindly subscribe to Radiant Women Official. Color 1, soft turquoise. Not teal, not neon aqua, that gentle, airy blue-green somewhere between the sky and the sea. This is one of the rare shades that flatters nearly every skin tone and every hair color, which is exactly why stylists call it a universal shade. On silver or gray hair, turquoise adds shine and life instead of competing with it, and it does something very few colors can do at the same time. It cools down redness in the skin while still looking warm and inviting rather than cold or clinical. On warmer skin, it feels soft and expensive rather than shouting for attention. Psychologically, it reads as calm, clarity, and quiet confidence, the visual opposite of trying too hard. You don't need a full turquoise outfit to see the effect. A scarf near the face, a pair of earrings, or a silk blouse under a neutral blazer is enough to instantly brighten your complexion within seconds of putting it on. In summer, look for it in light linen or cotton. In colder months, a soft turquoise cashmere wrap does the same job with more warmth. Pair it with cream, soft gray, or camel, and skip pure black nearby, which can make it look harsh instead of soft and can pull all the gentleness right out of the color. Color 2, true red. Balanced clear red, not brick, not burgundy, not neon. This is the color women over 60 are told to retire, and it's exactly the opposite. Red brings warmth straight to the surface of the skin, makes the eyes pop, and adds a kind of visible energy that no beige ever will. On silver or white hair, red creates a striking, elegant contrast instead of blending into the background, which is exactly why you'll see it on so many stylish women with fully silver hair. It signals confidence and vitality without a single word, and it tends to draw the eye upward toward the face rather than down toward the body, which is a small detail that makes a very big difference in photographs. You don't need a red dress to benefit from any of this. A red lip, a scarf near the neckline, or a pair of flats under a neutral outfit gives you all the lift with none of the risk. If you want to go bigger, a structured red jacket over black or navy trousers is one of the single most complimented outfits a woman over 60 can wear, and it photographs beautifully. The rule is simple. Find your version of red, warmer tomato or poppy tones for warm undertones, cooler true red for cool undertones, and let it do the work near your face rather than hiding it at the hem of a skirt. I've seen this play out in real time with viewers who write in after avoiding red for decades, convinced it was too much for them. Almost every single one says the same thing after trying it. They didn't expect people to notice, and then everyone did immediately and for the right reasons. Color 3. Rose pink or its quieter sibling, dusty rose. This is not girly, this is restorative. As skin matures, it naturally loses some of its flush, especially around the cheeks and lips. Rose tones put that color back, instantly making skin look more even, more rested, and more alive without a single ounce of makeup. Dusty Rose in particular has a soft gray undertone that reads as sophisticated rather than sweet, which is why it shows up constantly in luxury fashion and even bridal wear for women well into their 60s and 70s. It's a color that says approachable and graceful at the same time, which is a very rare combination. Try it in a blouse, a soft cardigan, or a flowing dress paired with warm beige or oatmeal for warmth, or gray and silver for a cooler, crisper look. It even works beautifully against simple denim for an easy, everyday version of the same effect, so this isn't a color reserved only for special occasions. Color 4. Navy blue. If black has been your safety color for 20 years, this is your upgrade. Black is unforgiving on mature skin. It drains warmth, deepens shadows under the eyes, and can feel heavy and severe next to silver or white hair. Navy gives you every ounce of the elegance and slimming effect of black, but with warmth and depth instead of harshness, which is why so many stylists quietly swap their clients from black into navy the moment hair starts turning silver. It flatters every undertone without exception, and it makes gray or silver hair look brighter and more intentional rather than washed out or dull. A tailored navy blazer, a navy dress for evening, or wide-leg navy trousers instantly reads as polished and put together even when the rest of the outfit is kept extremely simple. Pair it with pearls, gold, or silver jewelry, or a pop of rose pink or turquoise near the face to keep it from feeling flat or overly serious. Navy also travels beautifully. It photographs well in bright daylight and under warm indoor lighting alike, which is exactly why it's become the go-to choice for everything from family photos to milestone events among women who've made this swap. Now, quick pause, because here's the mistake most women make once they start experimenting with color, and it can undo everything we just covered. They find one flattering shade and then wear it head to toe every single day with nothing else around it. A single color worn without contrast or a neutral partner flattens your whole look, removes definition from the face, and can actually age you faster than wearing the wrong color altogether. The fix is simple, and it applies to every shade on this list. Pair each color with one neutral and one accent. Never wear it entirely alone. Keep that in mind as we move through the next 4 colors, because it changes how each one reads, both in person and on camera. Think of the neutral as the frame and the color as the artwork. The frame is what lets the artwork actually stand out instead of blending into the wall behind it. Color 5. Ivory and cream. If pure white feels too stark or clinical against your skin now, this is your answer. Ivory and cream keep the brightness of white, but add a whisper of warmth that flatters mature skin instead of exposing every line and shadow. They bounce light gently upward, which softens fine lines and evens out tone, almost like a soft focus filter built directly into the fabric, and they look exceptional against silver, salt and pepper, or golden hair alike. An ivory blouse with navy trousers, a cream sweater with a lavender scarf, or a cream wrap coat for outerwear all read as effortless and expensive rather than plain. They also work beautifully layered together. Ivory, beige, and taupe in the same outfit creates a soft, monochromatic look that feels current and considered. Keep blush warm and peachy so your face doesn't disappear into the fabric, and choose a satin rather than matte lip so the whole look stays soft rather than flat. Color 6. Lavender. This is the most underused color in the 50-plus wardrobe, and it might be the most flattering one on this entire list. Lavender brings out the shine in silver and salt and pepper hair while softening fatigue and uneven tone in the skin, all without looking like you tried very hard to achieve it. It sits in that rare space between wisdom and freshness, serious enough to feel elegant, light enough to feel alive and current rather than dated. A lavender blouse under a gray blazer, a lavender scarf near the face, or a soft cashmere lavender sweater with ivory trousers are all effortless entry points if you've never worn it before Pair it with navy for contrast, cream for harmony, or blush pink for something quietly romantic, and keep your lip in a soft plum or mauve so it doesn't compete with the color near your face. Color 7, emerald green. This is the color for the days you want to feel unmistakably radiant. Emerald is rich enough to add real depth to paler or uneven skin, and it makes gray or silver hair look brighter rather than dull, almost like a spotlight from within rather than an accessory. It flatters both warm and cool undertones, which is genuinely rare for a color this bold and saturated, and it reads instantly as poised, intelligent, and self-assured rather than trying too hard to be noticed. A silk emerald blouse under a gray cardigan, an emerald scarf near white or silver hair, or a tailored emerald blazer over neutral trousers all deliver major impact with very minimal effort. Pair it with cream or beige for softness, navy or charcoal for sophistication, or gold jewelry for a finishing touch that ties the whole look together instantly. Color 8. Camel or its softer cousin, warm beige. This is the color stylists request most often for women over 60 because it does something no bold color can do on its own. It grounds an entire outfit in quiet, expensive-looking confidence without saying a single word. Camel warms the face instead of draining it, works beautifully with both silver and blonde hair, and creates the perfect neutral backdrop for a great piece of jewelry. A bold lip, or a pop of color from anywhere else on this list. A camel coat over cream trousers, a monochrome outfit built from camel, ivory, and taupe, or a simple camel turtleneck with gold hoops all look like they walked straight off the cover of a magazine, with almost no effort required to style them. Keep your makeup warm here, a rosy blush and a defined brow so the softness of camel doesn't flatten your features. Now, the two colors quietly aging you, and if either of these is a staple in your closet right now, don't worry, there's an easy fix for both. First, stark, pure white. Not ivory, not cream, pure bright white. On mature skin, it creates too much contrast too fast, which means it doesn't soften lines, it highlights every single one of them, and it can leave the whole face looking flat and washed out rather than fresh and lifted. If you love the brightness of white, this is exactly why we swap it for ivory or cream instead. Same brightness, same crisp feeling, none of the harshness on the skin. Second, muddy, dull brown. Not camel, not a rich chocolate worn with intention, but that in-between, flat brown with no warmth and no shine to it. It sits on aging skin like a shadow rather than a color, muting the eyes and draining the whole face at once, and it's one of the most common colors sitting unused at the back of closets for exactly this reason. If brown is a staple for you, that's completely fine. Just make sure it leans warm and rich like chestnut or cognac rather than flat and gray-toned. That one shift alone, from muddy to rich, can take a decade off a single outfit without changing anything else about it. So, how do you find which of these 8 is actually yours? There's a whole system stylists use called seasonal color analysis, sorting people into winter, summer, autumn, or spring based on their natural coloring. And if you want to go deep into that, it's a wonderful rabbit hole for another day. But you don't need a professional consultation to get most of the benefit right now. Here's the fast version, and you can do this in the next 2 minutes, right where you're sitting. Check your wrist. If your veins look blue or purple, you're likely cool-toned and silver jewelry will suit you best. If they look more green, you're warm-toned and gold will be your friend instead. Next, hold a plain white top and a cream top up to your face in natural daylight one at a time. Whichever one makes your skin look brighter and smoother rather than tired tells you whether you lean cool or warm overall, and that single test alone can save you from years of guessing in the fitting room. And finally, pay attention to compliments. If people consistently tell you your eyes look brighter or you look rested in a certain color, that is not a coincidence. That color belongs in your closet permanently and probably in more than one piece. If this helped you see your closet a little differently, subscribe to Radiant Women Official for more style guidance made specifically for women over 60. And in the comments, tell me which of these 8 colors you're trying first. I read every single one. Until next time, wear your color and wear it proudly.